It's War Dragon time. Hey everybody, RPW here with another episode of Talk Dragons Tuesdays. So it's been a busy day, it's been a busy week, and I don't really have a lot to share with you guys because there's not a lot going on in the game. So we're just going to do a quick look around and chit chat about what we've seen thus far and what I'm doing in War Dragons right now to prepare for my future in this season. Now, first of all, this is my alt. This isn't my main. I usually record on my iPad, so it kind of puts me in a weird position. Oh, looks like I forgot to collect the quest prize. Don't forget to collect those. Anyways, so far we've got plenty of dragons and so forth ready to be unlocked. I personally have gotten Rasheen almost completely finished. I completed Galgrim, and I am working on the seasonal branch only because I really don't want a defense rider, and I really am not interested in an invoker. So I'm like, yeah, let's give me some elemental embers. And then I have completed my egg branch, and I'm sorry, that's my baby Bella. She thinks that she has to be a part of everything. Anyway, she's a little 6-pound chihuahua that thinks she's got to be a part of everything. Anyways, so the next event coming out is another PvP. And that event is actually going to be the Kingdom Wars, which, for those of you that might be new, that is where when you come into here, this top tab will say Battle, and you'll see a huge map, and you will see little like hexagon shapes where you and your teammates will work on conquering land together. Sometime in the next month or two, you're guaranteed to see the Temple Raid come back, and that's really what I'm focused on right now, is getting my alt ready for this, because now I'm actually playing my alt again. And I know the last time I played the alt on Temple Raid, there was a bit of an issue in my dragons. So, I mean, granted, you have 3 dragons in order to beat those special bases, but I just want to make sure that I'm ready for it. So I've been going through and doing some runs on these guys. I got Amarok completely leveled up, and now I'm working on getting Danzig, and I cannot pronounce this guy's name, getting him leveled up to get them ready. It's really funny. I'm actually obsessing over this right now, even on my main account. So on my main account, actually, let's go ahead and just jump over to my main real quick. Loading up my main here on the iPad so I can show you guys what I've been obsessing about. It's probably a bit ridiculous, but it is keeping my mind off all the crazy things. Now, granted, there's going to be a lot of notifications here because I actually logged in on my iPad so I could record this. So just see, I've dug out some older dragons, and I've been actually getting like tons of things to experted or maxed as much as I can, and it's just helping me get my mind off all the crazy stuff. So anyways, if I were you, I would take the next month or whatever it's going to take up until the next Temple Raid to decide what dragons you would like to use in the Temple Raids for those specific zones. Because sometimes we're like, oh, I'm set up, I'm good to go. But then you evolve a dragon and you forget, oh, that's right, I was using that dragon in that particular zone. So this is a good time during the PvP to go out, hunt food, for example, and get these things leveled up. So for me, the dragons I use is, of course, in red, I use Kanara. In purple, whenever I'm hitting the purple tier, I generally use Arborist. In the blue tier, I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm 99% certain, I either use Druid or I use, it's possible, let me go look. It's very possible that I use an even different dragon. I don't know if he's in blue. Yes. And then sometimes I'll use Nidrir in combination, but that's usually what I use there. And then going to the next tier, which I believe is orange. Yes. In orange, I generally will use Amarok. In green, I use Danzig. In gold, I actually use this guy. It's hard to pronounce his name. I love the invincibility spell on this dragon when it comes to those bases. It's the best, in my opinion. In platinum, I actually don't use these dragons. If I was to use any, I would probably use Kelvin, possibly. but I actually use Necrix. I'm not even going to go up there since I know which one it is off the top of my mind. And then in Sapphire, I always use, I have Apple Fat, but it's Apifet. In Garnet, I had been using Icicle, but I've got some more to experts. I'm probably going to play around with those a little bit this round. And then, of course, beyond that, I've actually been using dragons that are divines. So what I've been trying to do is get these things experted so I could start finding the dragons that are non-divines that can actually take out these bases for an updated video. I've honestly been, like, I've got all these ideas for all of these videos, including I've got together even scripts together for some videos for Atlas. But I've just either been busy or I've been tired or I've been dealing with a lot. So, you know, with everything going on in the family. So there's just a lot going on. I promise you I'll get around to it. I'm generally one of those that I fizzle out pretty easily. So I might do like 10 videos in one day and then I'm like, oh, for like a month. And then I do another 10 videos. So I do promise they are coming. It's just I can't tell you when. Hopefully soon. So with that being said, that is what I'm working on right now. And I just would like to give that as a tip this time for Talk Dragon Tuesday, that if you do not have Temple Raid style dragons, we know for a fact Temple Raid isn't coming up yet, but that it should be coming in the upcoming cycles, because we've only had the Team Gauntlet, now we're having the Temple Raid, and I'm thinking it's been a little bit since we've had the, oh, did I just say that wrong? I meant we're about to have Kingdom Wars. So it's been a little while since we've had the Temple Raid, so this is the time to get ready for it. And anyways, that is basically what I wanted to talk about today, because there really isn't a whole lot going on in the game. I think that they're going to be bringing in the XP, double XP day soon, and the increased drop rates were a complete disappointment in my opinion. I know I was going out doing runs, and I was doing several runs just trying to see if it would change and restarting, and my husband was following me and he's like counting out what he's getting and stuff, and he was getting double the like little things and triple the chests, and I'm like, what is wrong with my account? I've always had issues getting chests. I don't know what it is. So last week we went over the fact that it was the breeding event. I don't even remember what all I talked about last week, but it was a very short and sweet video, and I asked you to go ahead and comment in the section below what dragons you were on. I really do like reading these, so it's pretty cool when I get to do that. And I forgot to show you what dragons I bred. We'll go in there afterwards and I'll show you guys. Alright, share, copy link. Let's see who the winner of this week's contest is. Paste it in place. We've got 47 commenters uniquely, and of course, mind you, if it's been duplicated by more than one person, it's only going to allow you to have one entry. If you did not include both your in-game name and what dragon you were planning on breeding, then of course you're not going to be entered. But I do see sometimes where a player will forget to add something and they just add it to the comment. So we will keep that in mind as well. Starting the raffle. Let's see who the winner's going to be. All right, Sparta Finish Dagon. Okay, so congratulations, Sparta. You are the winner of this week's contest. I will send your information in to War Dragon so they can get you out your $20 in-game pack. Now, let's go ahead and jump over back to the game so we can talk about what dragon I got this breeding event. Oh yeah, I'm on my main. Oh, I was confused. So I got Methylex. I've already got him to breedable. And I started on, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, Eviket? I don't know. But I almost got him done, not quite. Pretty excited because I got plenty of extra eggs to upgrade my builder set twice, and then I have enough to do it 2 more times, but I'm just kind of stuck until I make level 420. But that is who I got this round. Now let's go ahead and figure out what it is we're going to do about this week's contest. So the Kingdom Wars is coming this week, which is probably one of my favorite PvP events. I have a love for all of them in different ways. Really love Temple Raid because it's like a lot of free points, but I really love the Kingdom Wars. It's something that right off the bat I understood it, and I got to kick a lot of teams' butts back in the day with this one. So that's probably going to still go down as my favorite PvP. But in today's contest, I am going to ask you to go down the comment section below. Of course, include your in-game name in your comment, but tell me what your favorite PvP is, not your favorite event. This does not include something like your fortification or your breeding, but what is your favorite PvP and why? And, you know, it can be one that's not around anymore, for example. So it could be something like King of the Hill that used to be around, or the Tug of War, which is where you get all the flags, for example. So just let me know what your favorite PvP is and why. And I am extremely interested in reading this up, and I may even just put together a little thing about that and send it up to War Dragons, if depending on what I hear from you guys, if it's something that seems like something they should know. Anyways, guys, that is all you got to do in order to enter in this week's contest. I will see you next week on Talk Dragon Tuesday, where we will find out who the lucky winner is of this week's contest. As for next week will be the last, I believe, let me look at the calendar, I believe the last regular drawing of this month, because the following week we're actually going to go ahead and do the featured flyer videos after all, because I've actually started getting featured flyer videos after I said that the last time. So if you have a video you would like to submit to be in the featured flyer video, which will be the last week of January, where you can enter for a chance to win a $20 in-game pack if I choose your specific video. So be sure to make it fun. You can make it funny, you can make it impressive, whatever it might be. Send that in to me so we can get you entered into that contest. I have 2 entries right now. So right now, each person has a 50-50 chance of winning. Let's change those odds up, and everybody reach out to me in line. My ID in there is RPW Gaming, all small letters, all together, and get me a video for this upcoming month's featured flyers. All right, guys, that is it for today. Be sure to come back and check out some more videos with us later. And don't forget, before you leave, of course, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share this with others on your team, especially those little guys. Let's get them some info to make their gaming a better experience here with us in War Dragons. All right, guys, happy flying.